Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm doing a giant Christmas book haul with my boyfriend, because why not throw him in here?
Hi.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with the books.
I'm just here for eye candy.
Yeah,
I'm here to get them views.
because you're just so hot. Okay, but you know, he is in the army, and he's back for a little bit, so we thought we would throw him in here just for fun.
Why not?
Memories. So I have like 28 books, I think. Yay. And I'm excited to talk about them. And look at my Olaf shirt. I still haven't seen Frozen 2. It's a crime. Pass along the first book, man.
My lady.
Okay, this one is actually an arc that I got sent by the author, which is really cool. It's The Stars We Steal.
Nope, I call bullcrap. I don't think she sent it to you.
I literally could show you the proof, but whatever.
Nope, I don't believe it.
It's called The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dunn. She has a YouTube channel where she talks about writing and stuff, and I really liked it. And I read her first book, Brightly Burning, and I really loved that book. She asked if I wanted her second one. I was like, yeah. She signed and personalized it to me, and it made me so happy. And this book comes out in February.
It's a forward signature.
This book comes out in February 2020, and all I can really tell you about this book, she always describes it as The Bachelorette in space. And if you know me, I love The Bachelor and The Bachelorette so much. Literally, the selection series was awesome for me just because I love that freaking thing where they're dating people and trying to figure out who they want, you know? It's just so good. So I'm super excited to see this. I should go tell her we're filming.
Yeah. So, I'm taking over the channel. Welcome to Brett Reads. Today, I'm going to be talking about Harry, a history. So, what I've gotten from this book so far is about Harry Potter, okay, because it's got his Potter glasses right there. The true story of a boy wizard, his fans, and life inside the Harry Potter phenomenon. Now, what I get from this when I read it is I don't understand it. Back to you.
What the heck did you just do? Did you just haul the book for me?
When you edit it, you'll find out.
I'll just talk about the book that he just picked up. It's called Harry, a History.
I already described it. You don't have to. Just show it to them.
By Melissa Anelli. I talked about it in front of Brett, and he got it for me. But it's pretty much a book that I heard about from Brittany and Books. Go subscribe. And it just describes the Harry Potter fandom. And I know everybody's really hating on Harry Potter right now. I get it. I'm excited to read that.
Do you just throw your book like you did in your intro?
I'm excited to read this too.
She's throwing her book, y'all. I will hand you the next book.
Oh, okay.
I stand against book cruelty. She threw 2 books and her intro. I'm done. I know you hate it. Quit hating on her for her intro or I'll come find you.
Oh, shut up.
Here's the next book.
Okay, this book I actually got randomly given by his little sister's boyfriend's mom. She just randomly gave me
That's a mouthful.
She randomly gave me 2 books, and this is one of them. I've heard really good things about this book, but it's Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste. It's just NG. I don't know how to say that. And I don't know anything about it, and my throat hurts. I don't feel like figuring it out. I've heard it's good, and it says Cleveland.
And it has a penguin on it.
Because it's Penguin's Random House or whatever.
Next book, my lady.
The next book that I got here was gifted to me by a bookstagrammer.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. And it was from Kirsten, so go follow her. If I remember, I'll put people's links down below. She gave me King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo, which was really nice of her. I still haven't read Ruin and Rising and Crooked Kingdom, and I want to reread all of the Grisha books so I can continue on and get to this one, because this one's super pretty. And from what I remember from the first trilogy, I really liked Nikolai, and this book follows Nikolai, and it also follows Nina from Six of Crows, and I really liked her too. So we'll see whenever I finally can read this one. But thank you so much for giving me this book. It was a surprise.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I thought they would. I'm here to entertain you.
Okay. Oh crap, I haven't been describing books. It's just too many books to really go in depth, so just bear with me. Next book I got was another gift from a booktuber, and it was Sorcery of Thorns by Margot Rogerson. I did read this one this year, and I really loved it, but I read it from the library, and I didn't have a copy. So thank you for giving me this copy. I am very happy to finally have it, so I can reread it one day.
You don't even thank them personally?
I did.
Who? You didn't say their name?
Oh, Kendall bought me this, and yeah, link down below if I remember.
Did you say who got you this one?
I said Kirsten.
Okay, I'm just making
I'm
sure.
sorry, I just forgot, okay?
Kendall, she was about to forget
No,
I wasn't. Forgot you?
Thank you so much, Kendall, for this book. I'm very happy to now have it in my collection. You also gave me a cute little bookmark, and it was a nice surprise, so thank you so much. This book is about this girl who...
I didn't say anything this time.
Books are magical, and there's like these libraries with these magical books that freaking are alive and shit. One day, this sorcerer shows up and like takes her away on an adventure. And he's bisexual and he's cute. And then there's also this freaking demon who's like really interesting. Like, you don't know if you can like him or not. It's just like so cool. I'm like literally butchering this, but it's just really good. Her other book sucks. Just read this one.
Don't you dare throw that book. Cruelty.
Did you just fart?
Yes. Excuse me.
Okay, this book my boyfriend bought me at his army base very randomly, but thank you.
It's signed.
It is the Aegis Solution by John David Krzygalski. And it seems like political. They get thrown in a bunker and they have to fight to live.
That is not even it. That is not even close.
Okay, I'm just trying to get through this.
How dare you throw? That's a signed copy and you throw it? I don't buy you books for you to destroy them.
Can you just hand me the next one?
You know what?
We gotta get through this thing. The next one is another book that his little sister's boyfriend's mom randomly gave me. And it's the rest of the story by Sarah Desson. I've read Sarah Desson before and I enjoyed it. So it's about Emma.
we all love Emma.
So the next book, Brett also bought me this one for Christmas. Stop pinching my butt. Okay.
Are you gonna leave that in?
Yeah, just leave me alone. He bought me this book. It was called The Girl Who Was on Fire. And pretty much this is like a collection of essays. It says your favorite authors on Suzanne Collins' Hunger Games trilogy. So it's just a bunch of authors like discussing the Hunger Games, just plot points and stuff. And I just thought this sounded super interesting. And I like literally want to read this so badly. I didn't know this existed until recently. And then I mentioned it and then you bought it. So I'm super excited to freaking read a book all about my favorite freaking series ever, you know?
I like how the one that you did the most explaining was one of the smallest books.
So the next one he actually bought for me today, and it's because it was 50% off at Barnes & Noble. The freaking pocket edition of Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This is my favorite book in the series. Even though I reread a bunch of the other books in the series recently and didn't like them nearly as much, but this one's just so freaking fantabulous. I literally love this book so much, and literally the pocket editions, the words aren't even that small. I can't even, so I just thought it was the cutest thing ever, and it was 50% off. I had to at least have my favorite book in the series. Can they just make Hunger Games editions of these? Because I literally would carry it around with me and read scenes to make my life better, you know?
You notice how she connects everything to the Hunger Games.
That would be so cool if they made pocket editions of the Hunger Games. If they gave Throne of Glass pocket editions, they gotta give the Hunger Games ones. And when I first heard about these, I thought they were stupid, but like low-key, it's really cute. I'm not gonna lie. If you can find these on sale, get them, but if it's full price for $15, that's a big no. The next thing that I got, I'm super excited about. It is another set of the Hunger Games trilogy, as if I don't have a whole shelf of like 20 million editions. But I never had the foil covers, which are going to look terrible with my ring light.
22.
I have 22 editions.
Of a trilogy.
Of a trilogy.
$22.
Okay, so here's the Hunger Games. It's like a shiny gold foil.
That's actually, I'm sorry, but that's not satisfying. It should be 21.
Catching Fire in the red gold foil. Ow, my hair. And then we have Mockingjay in the blue foil. And these are like really nice editions. They have a quote on the back of each one that like have a big deal with the book. So Hunger Games has "May the odds be ever in your favor." then remember who the real enemy is. You know I like that quote. It makes
Yep.
me happy. And if we burn, you burn with us. Another favorite quote. So, super excited to finally have these in my collection, and I kind of want to annotate these copies too. I just want to annotate all of them and love them forever, and one day meet Suzanne Collins if she ever comes out of the hole that she is living in. The next book that I got was Ghosts of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, Kelly Link, and Robin Wasserman. That's a lot of authors.
Damn.
This is a novella collection for the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and it's the most recent one that I just never bought. And I know it follows Jim Carstairs a lot. He was in the Infernal Devices series, which is my favorite of her books. I assume you have to read this one before Chain of Gold comes out next year, which is the first book in the Last Hour series, which I've been looking forward to for years because it's the characters from the Infernal Devices but older with their kids, and I am going to cry when that comes out. Honestly, don't even really want to read this that much, but like I'm sure it's good. But I just want Chain of Gold. If you don't know anything about Shadowhunters, they like fight demons. It's really cool. The next book I got was Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nagan. This one's the second one for Girls of Paper and Fire. You're just sitting here watching me. You're getting the first view.
Yep.
Okay, so this one, stop pinching my butt!
I didn't even do it.
I recently reread the first one, even though I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but I still enjoyed it enough to want to read this one. It has a female-female relationship, and it's fantasy, and the main characters are Asian, I believe. It doesn't really mention it that much.
If they're
but
not, that's just wrong.
I mean, they are Asian, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Pretty much it's about this terrible world where there's these paper girls, they're humans, and then there's also two classes of demon people, and there's a demon king that every year recruits paper girls, so human girls, that he's gonna have, and pretty much like can do anything with them, like just have sex with them whenever he wants to. He rapes them pretty much, and obviously
Well,
that's
shit.
I know, obviously that's pretty freaking terrible. And the twist is that two paper girls fall in love with each other. That's a really big deal because you're not allowed to have relations with any other person, like sexually, while you're with the king. You can get murdered. So they're kind of like going behind his back. And they also are facing like whenever he calls them. It's just really hard, heavy-hitting stuff. So if you are triggered by sexual assault, rape, and stuff, and can't read that stuff, that is fine. Avoid it. But it's still an interesting story. The next book that I got, I'm super excited about. It's the third book in a series I've been reading, and it is A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. So this book is the third book in the Shades of Magic series, I think is what it's called.
No.
And I'm super excited about it because I just finished the second one earlier this month. And the best way I can describe this series, it's an adult series.
Well, it has V.E. Schwab, so it's obviously adult. Like, come on. You should know this.
And pretty much the whole thing about this is that there's like alternate universe Londons. I think there's 4. There's Black London, Grey London, Red London, and White London. Black London is like dead. There was like a huge magical thing that happened and like boom, it died. Grey London has no magic. Red London is flourishing with magic. And White London is like some terrible government. Pretty much our main character, Kel, he's called an Antari. He is one of 2 Antaris. And they are capable of traveling across these Londons. No one else is. Then one day, someone gives him a terrible freaking artifact from Black London, which could destroy all of the other Londons. Then a thief, Lila Bard, comes and steals it from him, which is not good because he was trying to freaking fix the whole situation and bring it back to Black London. And so it's just a scary freaking adventure. And they're really slow going, to be honest, but like once you get into it, it's really good. And I'm excited. Hopefully this one can be 5 stars because the other 2 have been 4.5 for some reason. It's just so close. The next book was also a gift from Zach from Zach's Books. Go subscribe. It is autobiography. Oh my It's Autobiography by Christina Lauren. This is a male-male romance, I believe, and I think one of the dudes has a super religious family and he's like trying to like figure his life out, you know, trying to like come out or whatever with being in a Mormon family and then like battling like feelings for this dude. I'm, like, terrible, but, like, I think that's pretty much what this book is. What are you doing?
Looking for something. Keep going.
This cover is absolutely gorgeous, and I've heard great things about this book, so I'm super excited to read it. Zach said it's really good and one of his favorites, so I'm excited to jump on the hype for this book, hopefully, too. The next book was also another gift. People be spoiling me. It was from Tori from Medusa Reads, so go follow her on everything as well. I'll try to remember to link everybody. And she gave me Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab, which is the same author as the Shades of Magic series.
But it's a children's.
She goes
because it's not V.E. The more you know.
V.E. Schwab is her adult book name, and Victoria Schwab is her young adult and middle grade. This is a middle grade book. It's the second one in a series, and the first one was City of Ghosts, and it's just about this little girl who has a best friend that is a ghost, and she, like, pretty much died, but, like, was revived, but she, like, kind of went to the other side, so now she's able to talk to ghosts, and her best friend is a ghost, like I just said. And what's interesting about these books is her parents are actually, like, ghost hunters, and they actually have written several paranormal books. What are you doing?
I was trying to find...
He's over here, like... just, like, looking around. I'm like, what is he doing?
I was going to be funny and add the Turtles All the Way Down book to force people to know
it's
that you
over
don't
here.
Read.
Okay, but we're not doing that.
Would you look at that?
He bought me that book several Christmases ago, and I haven't read it, but, you know. What I was saying is her parents are paranormal activity, like, freaking pursuers, and they get their own TV show of going to big cities that are known for paranormal activity and investigating it, which is crazy for her because she actually can see ghosts and she has to overcome all these weird ghost things. So it's super interesting and it's cute. It's not the best thing I've ever read, but it's fun.
Letters.
It's fun. It's because it's middle grade. This is not a part of it.
I know.
Wow, he just handed me Sweet Filthy Boy by Christina Lauren. I haven't read this one yet. I started it. I only bought this because Witty Novels said it was freaking good. So, and I saw it for cheap. I'm sorry. And I did not just, dude, this video is long. I still haven't read it, okay? It's fine.
I'll put it up.
The next book that I got is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. And I actually met this author at Y'all Fest. She was just on the street and gave me, like, freaking character cards. I just know that Zach and Whitney love this book. And a lot of people love this book. You either love this book or freaking hate this book. I've heard so many mixed things. So I just want to give it a try myself. I honestly don't know that much. I think there's, like, a witch and a witch hunter.
Well, it says serpent and a dove.
That's not going to help you figure it out.
Yeah, it could be about a snake and a bird.
All I know, I think it's enemies to lovers, and there's witches, and I love witchy things, so I think this is going to be super fun. This is a terrible book haul with terrible descriptions, but, you know, I'm
This
excited.
is more of a show-off of, hey, look what I got this Christmas.
I'm not trying to show off. People just haul books. No, I'm not. So, the next thing I'm super excited to finally have, it is the Cruel Prince special editions from Barnes & Noble, and I am so happy because...
She's showing it off.
No, if you know, then you know. Pretty much, the Cruel Prince and the Wicked King special collector's editions from Barnes & Noble came out, and when they went out of print, everybody, like, freaking started trying to sell them for, like, $200. And it's stupid. So I was waiting for the moment that this would happen, and it freaking happened, and I'm so happy that I finally have one of my favorite trilogies in the cute black editions. Okay, he wants to explain the last thing that I got.
I got into it a little at the beginning with the other Pooter book. This is the box set.
It's not even in sight.
I'm about to lift it.
I thought you thought it was in sight. It's not.
It's on my lap.
Okay, explain.
This is the box set of Harry Pooter that's Hogwarts.
The Hogwarts editions that I've wanted for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They're so pretty.
Harry Pooter, if you didn't know, is about a witch.
It's a wizard.
I know what I'm saying. I read the books.
No, you haven't.
It's about a witch.
You have not read them!
It's about a witch named Harry Pooter and a wizard named Hermione Granger and then a muggle named Ron Weasley. They go on adventures with their big friend named Hagrid. He owns a minivan, and they go on adventures doing magic for the Muggle
You're not
world.
even lifting it.
So if you see here, this is the school that they get taught to do these magic things. They get taught to fly broomsticks. They get taught to make potions. They get taught to do everything that you can do with a wand. But my question is, in Harry Potter, why do they have so many battles with wands and magic? If you could just get a gun.
Okay, we're over.
End it quickly.
Dude, this video's long enough.
You know they could have taken care of Voldemort the first time he showed up.
They truly could have, but you know, it's magic, so...
But yeah, this is the Harry Potter box set. It's very nice.
I'm very happy to finally have those. They're so pretty.
They're pretty cool covers.
If you really want to talk, how about you talk during the Hunger Games freaking review that I want you to do? Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Hit the bell button.
You're not
Follow all my social media.
Stop! You're not saying it good.
I don't care.
Like this video, comment down below, have a good day, please subscribe, make sure to follow all my social medias which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right behind the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.
Nope, not yet.
I want to cry at the thought of editing this.